What's up everyone, in today's video we will be looking at the Tesa TK100. I think it's a Spanish lock, it's a dimple lock that has 10 pins and one interactive element. Let's take a look at the key. We can see the bitting right here, and it looks kinda irregular, and it indeed is. You can see that some of these cuts are like off center and not like in a row. I will talk about it just in a minute. And we also have this interactive element. Actually, this is the little piece that pushes down on the interactive pin. Same is on the other side, and on the lateral side of the key there is another. Actually, this is the thing that gets pushed by the wording, part of the wording, and in turn when this gets pushed, this thing kinda expands into the keyway and pushes down on the interactive pin. So there's that, and let me show you the interactive now that I talked about it. Okay, so this thing in the upper right corner is stationary, it's not sprung or anything, it's just there, and as I said, it pushes on this thing that's on the side of the key, and then when that happens, a little knob from the key gets pushed out and it pushes on the interactive race right here, and it's sprung. So that's a nice feature. As you can see, it's gettable from the top. The pin chambers look kind of like in DOM, very similar, like leaves. This is the face of the lock. You can see the keyway is kind of open, but this little ridge may create some problems when picking. And now let's talk about why some of these cuts on the key are like off center. So most of the pins, or actually the pins on one side, are the key pins look like this. So they are pointy, but they're the part that gets into contact with the key is like, looks like this. Okay, so it's in the center, so nothing too surprising there. But on the other side we can see that the head of the pin is like eccentric, so it's only on one side, and that explains why the bitting looks kinda irregular on one side, because of these eccentric tips of the key pins, and it may create some problems when picking, because as a result, not the contact points of the key pins are not like in a row, but some of them are like right next to the side of the lock, and it's kind of awkward to push them. So you have to remember that the contact points are not in a row, but yeah, just some of them are laterally, some of them are medially. And the driver pins, so some of them are standards, and we also have some spools. So they look like this. You can see the slant on the bottom, very reminiscent of the DOM shark fin pins. To pick this lock I was using these spooks XL flag, but I was actually using the back of it to push on the pins, so it kind of worked for me better. I don't know, just felt better. And it was kind of problematic to lift the key pins that have their pin head like eccentric to the right side, because you can see that I cannot really access that side with this flag. So I think I ended up using a hook to lift one of the high lifts in the back. The feedback is kind of mushy, to be honest. In this lock it's not very clear most of the time. You get some solid clicks, but a lot of times it's just the pins just smoosh into place. Maybe it's because this lock is used and it's not brand new, but that was my experience at least. So the sides isolate kinda good. For tensioning I was using just this long wiper insert. It worked pretty well. So yeah, I guess that's all there is to say. So let's go ahead and try to pick it. Okay, here goes. It works. Well, let's insert this here, counterclockwise tension, and let's go ahead and set the interactive pin. Okay, click there. So let's start on the left. Little click on 1, nothing on 2. Little click on 3, back to 1, nothing there. Nothing on 2. Four. Some counter rotation, but wasn't too convincing. Okay, now click on 3 again, back to 1, 2, nothing, 4, nothing, back to 1 again. Maybe I overset something, so let's try again with 1, 3, and a little click on 2, that was better. Okay, little click on 4 after some counter rotation, now 2. Another click there, 5 is binding. Pretty solid click. I think the left side should be fine. So let's go ahead and move to the right side. Click on 1 and nice co-rotation. Nothing on 2 or 3. Good click on 4. And now, okay, now 5 is binding, which is an extremely high lift pin in the back. Okay, I'm just gonna try to use this hook. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Maybe this time it will. Just need to get under 5. Okay, got some click there, but I'm not sure if it was enough. Let's check it. It wasn't. So let's try to set 5 just with this flag. Okay, got a click there. Hopefully it is set. Going back to the left side now, because usually stuff drops if 5 gets set. Okay, so counter rotation on 4, little click. Okay, now good click on 1, and nothing so far. So let's go back to the right side, and 2 little clicks on 2 did the trick. Okay, so we have the lock picked, and we will try to get it, but no promises here. I will try to do it in reasonable amount of time. I'm pretty sure I will speed up this part of the video, but in case the phone memory runs out or this takes too long, I will just cut the video right here and get it later for the introduction part. And unfortunately that's exactly what happened. The phone space ran out and I wasn't able to finish the gut in time. So thank you for watching anyway. I hope you enjoyed the video and have a nice day. See you next time.